Art Global, a program about modern Kazakh culture in the global world. The best works of Kazakh culture in literature, theater, cinema, classical traditional music and fine arts are performed at the world's notable venues. Today's Art Global program presents Kazakh violinist Erzhan Kulibaev, the winner of Washington Award and prize winner of Henryk Wieniawski International Violin Competition in Poznan and George Enescu International Competition in Bucharest. He is also the first prize winner of international competitions in New York, Buenos Aires, Berlin, Novosibirsk, Lisbon, and Yekaterinburg. Erzhan Kulibaev is a talented, ingenious, and well-known Kazakh musician worldwide. A violinist from Kazakhstan performs at the world's best concert halls. His performance includes the most technically challenging violin works in the entire classical repertoire. He is the winner of the international prestigious competitions. His concerts draw large audiences and he wins acclaim for his talent. He started to play violin when he went to the Almaty Music School, and now his performances conquer hearts of classical music lovers. I got acquainted with Erzhan 3 years ago during the world tour of the Astana Opera House. It was a big event, and Erzhan was the first violinist of the orchestra. Ahead of the tour, Erzhan took part in the recording of Pyotr Tchaikovsky's Concerto for Violin with the Astana Opera Symphony Orchestra. Later, the audience gave a standing ovation to the extraordinary performance at the Carnegie Hall. The orchestra is amazing. You hear the music and the melody, the wind instruments, strings, drums that pull out all possible sonorities. It all goes very well together. I like to play with this orchestra. It's the best orchestra in Kazakhstan. Conductor Abzal Mukhitdinov sets the whole troupe in a good mood. The beginning of Erzhan Kulibaev's brilliant career was at the sweep of his baton. Erzhan played his first major concert by Max Bruch at the age of 12. Years later, the conductor initiated the performances of the talented violinists in Kazakhstan. Erzhan is one of the musicians who play music, and it feels like he becomes the music when performing. And this incredible merger, the wholeness, amazed the public. The audience gave him standing ovation during the concerts at Carnegie Hall, Sony Center.
И, конечно, можно вспомнить те концерты, которые у нас прошли и в Карнеги-холле, в Сони-центре, когда публика стоя аплодировала, и действительно были искренние аплодисменты.
The phenomenon of the Kazakh violinist could never happen. Music is not the profession of the Kulibaev family.
Мои родители фармацевты, провизоры. Я очень горжусь этой профессией.
My parents are pharmacists. I'm proud of this profession. An interesting fact is that our family has 3 pharmacists and 3 musicians. My older sister became a pharmacist, and the second sister wanted to play a piano. And the youngest plays music too, and I became a violinist. At the age of 6, Erzhan Kulibaev held a violin for the very first time. He went to the Baisitova National Music School for Gifted Children, an institution with almost 70-year history, attended by many famous musicians. In 1999, the talented student expanded his boundaries of education. The young violinist went to the legendary Central School of Music at the Moscow State Tchaikovsky Conservatory.
Начал все заново в Москве. Вот. И затем постепенно я
I started all over again in Moscow. Gradually began collecting the repertoire, switched to serious works. Now I understand that that was a very intensive work. In 1999, we changed the production, and in 2003, I played at Isakadze's competition, where Zakhar Bron noticed me and took me to his class.
А в 2003 я играл на конкурсе Ильяны Исакадзе, где меня заметил Захар Брон и принял в свой класс. Здравствуйте, Захар Нахимович. Здравствуйте.
If that was a fairy tale, the people's artist of Russia, the legendary violinist and modern educator Zakhar Bron, who teaches around the world, will play the role of a good fairy. Dozens of his students top the lists of the most popular and successful classical musicians.
С Захаром Броном у нас вообще какая-то особая связь существует. Дело в том, что он...
I have a special connection with Zakhar Bron. He was also born in Kazakhstan, in Uralsk. He once joked in the class by saying, "I am telling you as a Kazakh to Kazakh." I came to him not by accident.
Вообще я к нему попал не случайно. Дело в том, что как-то это какие-то две линии судьбы, вот они друг к другу шли.
In 2004, the young Kazakhstan violinist joined the most prestigious school in Europe. Queen Sofia College of Music was founded in 1991. The institution was initially supported by the Queen and her friends, musicians who believed in it, including Zubin Mehta, Yehudi Menuhin, Mstislav Rostropovich, and Alicia de la Rocha. Without them, the ambitious project would not have happened, and we managed to attract the best professors in the world, such as Dmitry Bashkirov, Zakhar Bron, Teresa Berganza, and others. The age of the students is between 12 to 27 years. The general criterion for admission is talent.
Paloma and the Queen talked about the convenience to have...
Paloma O'Shea and the Queen wanted the college to have about 66% of Spanish speakers from around the world and 34% who do not speak Spanish. But now the percentage ratio is 50 to 50. 111 students are from Russia, USA, Canada, South America, from all countries of Europe, South Africa, Japan, Korea, China, and from Kazakhstan. Erzhan, he is the best of the best. Every classroom, every photo on the walls reminds Erzhan of the academic years, and every day of the past is a difficult climb to the heights of skill, constant sharpening of movements, and deeply involved in the essence of music.
Я разделяю таланты на таланты настоящие, и те таланты, которые настоящие.
My class is international, but it's especially nice to talk about Erzhan since I was born in Kazakhstan. My birthplace is Uralsk, and it is written in my European passport. I first saw Erzhan at the contest in Leningrad. He showed himself as a gifted and promising actor. Erzhan has a unique talent. He was hardworking and always showed good progress. As a result, his artistic skills were immediately unveiled even in our world of great competition and my class, which during my years of work gathered many people who belong to the elite soloists today. Erzhan is an artist worthy of them. I work with those who understand that there is no limit to perfection in our profession, so they should keep striving to the end of an artistic career.
Единственное условие, с кем я работаю, те молодые артисты, которые понимают, что в нашей профессии предела совершенству нет. Поэтому прогресс и горение должно быть до конца артистической карьеры.
The list of Erzhan's achievements at the Queen Sofia College of Music is a true compliment to the maestro from the student. At the end of each academic year, professors and rector chose the most outstanding student from each department, and this nominee is presented to Queen Sofia. Erzhan was nominated twice as the best student, and this is a very, very great honor. During the third nominee, he received the award for the best performance of chamber music. The first 5 prizes of Erzhan Kulibaev were awarded at the Demidov International Violin Competition in 2003 and the Lisbon International Violin Competition in 2006, where he also won special prize for the best performance of Grasse, the international violin competition in Novosibirsk in 2007 with the Paloma Oshea Special Prize, the international Paul Hindemith competition in Berlin in 2010, where he also received a special award for the best performance of Schumann's work, and the violin competition in Buenos Aires in 2012 with the award for best performance of Argentine tango. The 14th Henryk Wieniawski International Violin Competition in Poznan occupies a special place in the series of Erzhan Kulibaev's victories. This prestigious competition takes place every 5 years in the honor of the Polish composer who made a great contribution to the development of the violin music of the last century.
Я играл так, как будто я играл в последний раз в жизни.
I played like it's the last time in my life in the finals of this contest. I realized that I should play as never before at the largest and oldest competition in the world. I had to perform perfectly. I made a superhuman effort, played with such intensity that it is difficult to do it again.
Нечеловеческое усилие, я играл с таким накалом, который трудно вообще воспроизвести.
The achievement at the Wieniawski Violin Competition became the entrance ticket to the cohort of the best violinists of our time. Erzhan Kulibaev took the third place at the International George Enescu Festival in 2016. 2017 was even better. Erzhan won the first prize with distinction at the Manhattan International Music Competition in New York and the gold medal at Berliner International Music Competition. The Astana Opera held a historic concert in Paris. The performance was attended by star guests who dressed in the national colors. It had intrigued the French lovers of classical music. The Bastille Opera is rehearsing. Erzhan Kulibaev divides the first part of the concert with famous pianist Denis Matsuev. The highlight of the performance is Kulibaev's own arrangement of the Legends of Dombra by Kazakh composer Narem Mendagaliev. The audience applauded the virtuoso, calling him the modern Paganini.
Сегодня я играл немножко другие произведения.
Today, I played Rondo Caprioso by French composer Camille Saint-Saëns. It was a great responsibility to perform in the homeland of the composer. I played the Legends of Dombra on an encore.
С большим успехом с этой задачей. И на бис я опять-таки играл свою уже ставшую визитной карточкой легенду о Домбре.
He played the music of Saint-Saëns. The musician was incredible. I was amazed with his music. It's a magical moment. Then the second, the national composition with which I was not familiar, and it was a new discovery for the audience. The musician was very good. I did not expect such an exceptionally high level. He has a wonderful energy. I liked the harmonious sound with the orchestra. I learned more about the country which develops classical art. Madrid. Erzhan takes some time from his busy schedule, which is full of concerts around the world, to spend time in daily rehearsals and walks.
Жить в Мадриде очень удобно.
Living in Madrid is convenient. It is located close to Poland, France, the United States and Argentina, where I often give concerts. It is convenient for concert organizers. It is easy to plan trips from Madrid.
Соединенных Штатов Америки и до Аргентины. Это страны, в которых я часто играю. И это очень хорошо также для тех, кто организовывает концерты, потому что им гораздо легче организовать перелет из Мадрида, чем, например, откуда-то дальше.
Many professional performers eventually expand their career and they are engaged in teaching, conducting, and management. But today, Erzhan Kulibaev's main task is to use his talent and skills in the name of music.
Просто играть на сцене музыку — это моя жизнь. И
Music is my life. It is not a hobby. It is not even a profession. I love playing music. I don't need to push myself to go on stage. It is natural, just like opening your eyes, eat, and enjoying life. Music is life for me. When I performed with the Abrashev Orchestra for the very first time in Almaty, it was an incredible feeling. Stage performance is like a flight into outer space.
к ракете, и вот 3, 2, 1, и взлетишь в космос, в неизведанное пространство. Выход на сцену — это то же самое.